Hi friends, this is to the point where I really don't do a lot with it. I am back in my bedroom and we're gonna attempt a kind of smoky eye. I don't know, I guess I decided I wanted to use black eyeshadow today and just see how it works. I did black eyeshadow once for Halloween and I liked the way it looked, but I never really do it. But the weather is literally awful today and it is snowing so much and it is so cold outside. So I'm obviously not going anywhere and I don't have to work today. I guess I'm just gonna check it out. Look at that. And I'm just gonna kind of scrunch this in. By the way, if you have not seen the video of me cutting my own bangs, that is in my channel. It's actually the last video I posted. And it's okay if they look bad. I have a curling iron. Curling irons fix everything. Okay. So now that my hair has that stuff in it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pull all my hair back. I'm just going to clip them back. You guys really get to see me in my full ugly glory today. I'm going to take this Grown Alchemist Hydra Repair Day Cream. Put that everywhere. Just put it everywhere. Oh, okay. Just got all over up in my eyelashes. Sweet. Now, if I can find it, I was gonna do an under eye cream because I have designer bags. But unfortunately, I left it in my bathroom and I'm already sitting. So the concealer will do the job. Give that a couple seconds to dry. Then I go in with primer, which I've forgotten to do the last like 7 days. This is the Pores No More Luminous Primer by Dr. Brandt. The best way to get Dr. Brandt products is honestly by getting BoxyCharm or the FabFitFun box. If you're really into makeup, like I am, or even just skincare or hair care or athleticism, which I don't know why you would be, but if you are into that, no judgment. But if you're into any of those boxes are really nice. Every one I got from BoxyCharm was at least like $130 in value. Every one I got from FabFitFun was like $330 in value. Still got face mask on. So now we're going to dive right into it. I'm going to kind of mess around and see which of my 8 million palettes is going to be best for this look. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, which I'm pretty sure I've used in my videos before. If you haven't heard the story about this pan, Rodney dropped it in Denver, and it looked like it was fine, and I was like, okay, babe, I won't kill you. And then I got home, and I took it out of my bag, and the whole pan fell out on my floor. So I still do use it. There's still some in the cracks that I use, because that color, okay, it's literally called Chocolate Gold. It's the name of the palette, so obviously it's going to be like the baddest in town. The Too Faced, this is the 20th anniversary palette. Or it's actually called the Then and Now palette, but it was for their 20th anniversary. Packaging is just stunning. I never put this away. This is always out. It's like decoration. And I mean, honey. Honey. Ah. And this one has a good black. It's got 2 good blacks in here. This color I'm obsessed with, and this color I'm obsessed with, so I'll show you them. You can't even stop focusing on me. Focus on that. Ooh, I really don't know. I think I might be mixing a pink with the black because I love pinks. Also, I love this pink. Also, whenever I go for a natural look, if you care, I use this color Gretchen because it is just barely darker than my skin tone. And then I'll do the outside with I Can't Even because it's a little darker than my skin tone. And it looks really good. Really good. This video, just to let you guys know, is probably going to be like 8 million hours long. And I'm sorry. Kind of. I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush. I'm thinking of how I want to do this. I'm out of tape. And I hate Walmart. So, I use the black from the Chocolate Gold palette just because the pan's a little bit bigger. Ooh. Okay. I'm scared. I don't even think that this is gonna like actually constitute as a smoky eye. I don't really know what this look is gonna end up being. I literally have not planned this out at all. I never do though. I never plan out my makeup looks. While I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and tell you guys another interesting fact. If you didn't know, me and my family went to New York for Christmas, not this last year, but the year before. To be completely honest, I'll never go back. We went to New York City and we stayed in Manhattan, and I think that's part of the problem. Partially, part of the problem was that we went during Christmas, which I think was a mistake. We also decided to stay like in the middle of the square. Times Square. Times Square is what it's called. We stayed there, like right in the middle of it, and every single time, I have anxiety, okay? I don't really have that bad of social anxiety, I just have anxiety in general. And it was packed like sardines everywhere we went. Every time we were outside, there were like people pushing you from all angles. The best way I can think to describe it is like, have you ever been like in general admission at a concert and there's like people shoving you everywhere and it's really hard to stay with the people you're with? It was like that. But it was like that every second, every day we were there. And it was also scary because my little sister is so tiny and she's so cute and I love her so much. And if anything ever happened to her, I would literally lose my brain. We went on a ferry ride, which I think was like the coolest experience ever. And although I wasn't thrilled with the trip, we did get to do a lot of cool stuff. And the ferry ride was awesome. It would have been a little better if it wasn't so freezing. And on that ferry ride, they told us some stories about Manhattan and New York and kind of the history of it and all that fun stuff. By the way, the stuff that I'm putting on my eye is this Farrah foundation. It's the stuff that you see all over Instagram, like this amazing foundation. And it's not bad, but I don't think it's really worth the hype. Anyway, back to the story. They're telling us all about the history of New York and Manhattan. And one of the things they told us was that the Statue of Liberty is like 3 pennies wide. It just kind of flows with the wind, which I never knew. So there's another story that really freaked me out. We went to the Empire State Building, and we went as far up as they would let us go. But it was also kind of sketchy because there were like 8 million people there, and the elevator to go back down was sketchy, and it was old. It was like the original elevator from when they built it. So they were like, okay, 4 people limit. But there's all these people in Manhattan that just shove their way through stuff. They shoved like 12 people in the elevator with us, and the security people are like, no, no, no. And these people are like, watch me. The whole time we're going down, it's creaking, and I'm like. But anyway, we got to see the Empire State for all of its glory. And it is so expensive. Well, we're on the ferry, and they're telling us this story about this girl named Alveda Adams. And she was like a bookkeeper. She was just really stressed and not having a good life, so she like decided that she was going to end her life. Jumps out the 86th floor window and lived, okay? So the wind's blowing like 25 to 38 miles per hour, which, to think about that, if you're a Wyomingite, you know that that's not bad. That really isn't bad at all. That's nothing crazy, you know. We'll have like 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and everyone's still okay driving in it because we're Wyomingites. That doesn't bother us. What? Now, why is this like green? We ain't scared of no wind. Like if they tell you Casper is gonna be 25 to 38 miles per hour, you're like, yeah, it's a great day. I can put on fake eyelashes. I can do my hair all nice and everything will be okay. This girl jumps out of the window. The wind is blowing 25 to 38 miles per hour. And the wind pushed her back into the 85th level. So she literally went down like 1 level. She broke her hip, but that was it. After that, she never tried to do anything like that ever again. Whatever your religion is, I feel like if you try to do something like that and got blown back during 25 mile per hour winds, something in life has a different path for you. Alveda is not the only person that's happened to. For the pink, I'm using Cavity in the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar Palette. I love it. Girl, we are pigmented. Not very smoky. It's not very fun, not very fresh. I'm not very happy. So I'm going in with the Then and Now palette, using that Reality Star color. We're gonna hope for the best. Last Whack Wednesday video, I told you guys about some stuff that I've been on lately that I've been like really feeling. I'd go ahead and do that again today. But first, I'm going to show you that I'm using Glucose, the white shade from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar Palette. I actually might wet my brush for this. Do I have a water in here somewhere? What is this? Ha! I found a water bottle. Perks of being lazy, guys. I have been watching American Pickers with my boyfriend. And I actually love it. I guess it started out with me being forced to watch it anyway because like Rodney is literally obsessed with that show. And he really wants to be like an American Picker. But it's really neat and you learn a lot of history. Like that's where I learned about the Kellogg's constipation chair. If you were to watch that show and go garage sailing, I feel like it'd be cool if you were to like see something and they were selling it for like $5. And you knew because you watched American Pickers that's worth like $5 grand, and then you could just keep doing stuff like that and make buttloads of money. I really feel like that'd be the funnest job in the world, just traveling around, meeting all these people, buying really cool things with a lot of history behind them, and making money off that. Like who doesn't want to just travel? Super fun, super fresh. I'm liking it a lot better. I also gave Rick and Morty a chance. I never really watched it that much. I watched like a couple episodes and people kept telling me, oh my god, it's so good. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. And I never did. But then one day I was sitting and I was like, you know what, I'll give Rick and Morty a chance. And I love it. Watched all 3 seasons in like a week. I also watched Abducted in Plain Sight. I don't even know how to explain how I feel about that, okay? Weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. That show is something else. I don't want to go ahead and ruin anything for y'all, so I'll let you all watch it. Can you go watch it so I'm not like the only person that's traumatized? Holy cow, dude. I also watched the Ted Bundy tapes. I think it's really disgusting that I'm seeing all these girls talking about like, ooh, be my man. I wish Ted Bundy was still alive so he could be my man. And I'm like, girl, did you even watch the Bundy tapes? Like, do you know what happens when you let him into your life? Like, okay. He only killed like 30 women. We stan. We stan. Get help. Especially because you guys claim to be feminists and you're like, we love a lady killer, literally. Get help. Okay, so again, we're just using this Instagram gem, which truly, I mean, honestly, this stuff is like $12 plus shipping, which isn't bad for a foundation. I guess I can't expect too much. Also, shipping takes 9 years, so. Thanks for staying if you're still here. Jeez. It was actually very stressful and irritating. I did not think that I was going to be this big of a pain. This is like my parents' biggest fear. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my face because because I am so tired of dealing with this. God. Okay. My ear itches. By the way, the pump on my little thingy majiggy didn't work. So that's great. Super fun, super fresh. And we're just dabbing, you know? I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. Impulse. That was an impulse thing, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Do you guys see this? Oh god. Okay. I have no mouth. I don't know why I did that. I guess I just wanted to see. I had really awesome skin in high school. Like, really awesome skin. And then it's like as soon as I hit, like, adulthood, it was like, haha, second puberty, happy birthday, this is what you get. I'm using the Arbonne contour palettes. One, the pan sizes are all awesomely huge. There's a lot of products in them. And it just, the color just works for me. So anyway, I go around my whole face, and then I do a triangle right here, and then I do my cheek. Which, don't just do this because I'm doing it. Look up your face shape. Go on to your friend's Google. Just look up, like, if you have a round, square, diamond, watermelon, I don't know. And then they have, like, little picture diagrams, and it will show you where to highlight, where to use blush, where to use contour, and it will change your life. Now that we look crazy, we're gonna look crazier. So this is Physicians Formula. It's a powder that I got at Big Lots. They didn't have my shade, so I just got this shade, which is obviously not the color of my face. But it works really, really well for this part of my makeup. So I'm very thankful that I just bought it anyway. So every part of my face that I haven't contoured is going to be literally layered. If you like to go all natural, that's okay. If you like to cake your face like this, that's okay. If you like to literally put like paint amounts of makeup all over your entire face, awesome. That's okay. That's good. You do what you want to do, boo-boo. The time you stop winning is when you start degrading other women and other people for doing what they want with their bodies, with their faces, and with their lives. I'm winning. So now that that's done and I look effortlessly crazy, go ahead and do my eyebrows.
Of our air conditioner that's not being used, and I put Robbie's gaming desk in front of it, and now I have like my own little gallery. Which is great, but I can't get as close to the mirror as I would like to because of this desk. So it's compact.
If you're wondering what this is, I literally can't tell you, and I'm so sorry. But I use it so much that all the lettering has completely come off it. It was now just crusted with makeup.
And your eyebrows, and then it has a brush at the end. And there's a lot of products.
Now my eyebrows are done, I'm going to use this brush.
And then I'm just going to super aggressively blend.
This is moderately good. I go in with this Professional Loose Powder. I think Professional is the name of it. And then I take, oh, it's CoverGirl Professional. And I take the lid and I just dump it in.
I use the soap now. And I'm just going to go like this with it. And that's another reason I let my contour in my head.
I also like using a powder at the end because although I have very dry hair, I have pretty oily skin and I like matte looks. I usually don't even use like a shimmery highlighter a lot because I feel like that just adds to the bacon grease look on my face a little bit more. Always trim your lashes to fit your eyeball. Me and my friends, younger friends, but while we were friends, we went to Walmart together when we were anywhere from 6th to 9th grade. And we got some fake eyelashes, but we forgot to get glue. So we used Elmer's glue. I'll tell you how happy I was to have Elmer's glue on my eyes because I just loved the way they looked. Like, honey, when I tell you it was a look. If someone ever wants to get me Lily lashes as a gift, I would be eternally grateful. I am too broke to spend $30 on a pair of eyelashes, but I really want some. I feel like it'd be different if I treat my eyelashes differently, but like as soon as I get home from work, I rip them off and I place them literally wherever I'm sitting. A lot of them get vacuumed up I would cry spending $30 on a pair of eyelashes that are not going to be treated the way they deserve. So I buy ones for like $10 for 20 on Wish.
You stick? Like really? Are you really gonna treat me like this? I've already had such a stressful day. Are you even gonna go on? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? How rude can you be? Just stick. Like it's not that hard. You have glue on you. Like, this is what you're made for. Just stick. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn this off so I'm done.
My eyelashes are on. My feet are asleep. I'm gonna put on more mascara now. Put on all the mascara.
These are really long, but they're not very thick. I feel like that's
You'll get eyelashes thinking they're huge, they're massive, they're super long, they're like 6 feet long. I can fly away with them. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be a great time. Go ahead. I'll just go ahead and buy them, okay? I'm just gonna buy them because they'll look great. They'll look great. And then you get home and you put them on over your black eyeshadow and they don't show up. And this eyelash didn't stick. Lord.
it's gonna be that kind of thing. Oh, you just stick a little bit. It's just
Not close enough to my lash line. On this episode of Sydney having a mental breakdown. What's up? People aren't close. Hopefully they won't see that. So I can look like a weirdo. Why aren't you thicker, you little pieces of crap? On this episode of Sydney talking crap on 25-cent eyelashes. Amazing. Okay, so I'm actually switching out my mascara. That mascara that I just used is the Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara. This is Superhero It Mascara, which I love for my bottom lashes. Oh, shit. I'm gonna put black eyeliner on my waterline, actually. The voluminous, I hate that word. It's too hard for me to say. Jumbo stick. Doesn't look bad from far away. This is pretty. I wonder if I can make a heart with it. I could do a heart with eyeliner and fill it with this. See, this is an issue I have. So this is Kylie Cosmetics Fine Wine Eyeshadow, and it's in like a liquid. So usually when something's in a liquid, it's very pigmented, very dope. And I have to say I'm kind of slightly disappointed in its lack of pigmentation. Cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cake the living shit out of this on my hand. And then I'm going to go in with this paintbrush. It's my brush. I can stick it in my mouth if I want to. And fill it in. Cute. We want more pigment, Kylie. Like, I feel like you legit... I'm just getting angry. This only really looks good if the light hits it. Like, look at that. Look at that. Looks like poop. So I have these two shades that look a lot alike but aren't a lot alike. I think I'm going to use this one. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna fill them in. I'm angry. Whatever. Oh my god. Of course. Oh, my eyeliner is like old. Oh, shit on my face. My hearts look like dog poop. I clean that up as much as possible. You guys are not gonna believe. I have a black lip liner. There. It works. One's kind of black, one's kind of purple. It works. I'm done. I don't care. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. Did I tell you guys I was irritated? Because I'm irritated. So now, we're gonna go ahead and begin finishing this look. Finally, after 20 million years, this right up in here on this cool little Harley Quinn brush. Super cute, it says goodnight. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to put concealer, have my eyelid, and I'm gonna put it up here. I'm just gonna pat it with my fingers. My fingers are naturally sweaty, so it works really well. So I'm gonna find my 12 million lipsticks. Here's one tray. I have another tray exactly like this. Actually, I have 3 trays exactly like this. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this crazy color is, it is K-Dub. By Kat Von D Cosmetics. I actually love it. That looks messy. I actually really like lips a lot. I know I look ridiculous right now. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for sticking by my side. Okay. This is literally a black eyeshadow, guys. Literally. Ooh, okay. I like this. I like where this is going. I like it a lot. It's taken me literally 5 hours to start filming this look. Thank you guys for being here to watch my tutorial on how to do your makeup ready for work. Oh dear God. I think I'm going to go in with Cavity over the lipstick on my eyeballs. We are almost done, guys. Thank you for being here. Oh, you know what? This could be like a little goth Valentine's Day look. Word. Last things last. Okay, because I really need to start editing this because I already feel like I'm not going to be attending my lecture tonight. Did I really just lose my black lip liner? What it is. Whatever. It's good enough.